Hey guys, it's time to take a look at another ST shooter, and this time it's Xevious, published by US Gold in 1987, so another pretty early ST game. And it's of course an arcade conversion, and I never got to play the arcade back in the day, so I don't really have a nostalgic connection to it, but I do remember playing the arcade game for the first time in the 90s or early 2000s and not being terribly impressed with it. It was pretty dull, had dull visuals, and the gameplay was kind of weak. But the game was of course released very early, already in 1982, and it was developed by Namco and published by Atari in the US and Namco in Japan. And had I seen the game back in 82, I would probably have been a bit more impressed. It was pretty colorful and a lot more advanced than I think most of the shooters at the time. I think the game also introduced a separate weapon where you could bomb ground targets. You have a special bomb. I don't think any other arcade games had done that before Xevious. So I probably would have been decently impressed by it had I played it way back in the early 80s. But let's dive into the ST version, shall we? Oh yes, the music. This still haunts my dreams. Yeah, I still remember this, even though I didn't play the game that much, but this music, it really drills into your brain and drives you slowly crazy. And I think this game was one of the first games I got for my ST, and of course, this being an arcade conversion, I really wanted to like it, but I just never really got into it. I played it a decent amount of times, I think, but I just felt it was a bit boring. And it's of course converted by Probe, and they were, to put it mildly, a little bit uneven with their games for the ST and certain other systems as well. But yeah, especially the ST and Amiga, I would say. They didn't always succeed in making solid games. And you don't have a special button to fire the air-to-ground bombs. They are just constantly fired as you fire normally. So, and I think you can hold the button, but you don't fire as fast then. So yeah, it's otherwise, I would say it's a pretty decently faithful conversion. I mean, smaller play area and probably not as many enemies, maybe. But otherwise, it's, yeah, looks a bit like the arcade, but quite faithfully to the arcade. Not that that is necessarily a good thing, but I mean, again, the arcade game was released already in 1982, and this would probably have been, pretty impressive, you know, if I'd seen it back then. So I shouldn't judge the game too harshly, and the ST should indeed be capable of running a fairly decent version of this arcade game. And let's just see if we can concentrate a bit. I got decently far when I played the arcade game in preparation for this video, and no idea how far I'm gonna get in the ST version, but we'll see. And I think once we die, we are sent back to a... I think we can be sent forward as well, depending on how close we are to the, what shall we call them, checkpoints maybe? Because even though the game is constantly scrolling, there are different sections in the game, although you don't really know maybe when you enter a new area. I think it's visible because of there being a rather large forest section. Well, yeah, so far it seems very, very similar to the arcade game. And yeah, again, I shouldn't be too harsh, but it does feel a little bit boring. And really, looked like I was gonna be not hit by that thing, but yeah, I wasn't really paying attention. I was just making this assumption there. So I'm not sure if the hit detection is solid, but we do have, I think, 3 more extra lives, or 3 more lives than in the arcades. We got a total of 6 lives, so that's good. Feels like the ship is a bit slower in the ST version, to be honest. And also, by the way, I think Xevious, the arcade version, was one of the first games we actually fought bosses. So that's also a little bit of a... What? An interesting trivia. I don't... What? Why am I... It feels like I'm not supposed to be hit there, but maybe I am. I wasn't really paying attention again because I'm like, oh yeah, there's a bullet there, that's no problem. And then it turns out to be a problem. Let's do a bit of a test. Yeah, the hit detection is definitely iffy. That enemy ship was nowhere near me and still got me. Yeah. Let's just restart. Yes, please stop playing the music. It's driving me mental. Please restart, Jesus. Thank you. Also, the ground target seems to be having a wider or a bigger hitbox as well. It's easier to hit them in the ST version. At least that's how it feels. It feels like I'm completely missing them sometimes, but I still blow them up. So, yeah. Oh, we are actually making some progress here, I think. Oh, God, what the balls was that? Oh, okay, I can start here now. That's good. I remember these fast shots coming from out of nowhere in the arcade version. They were easier to avoid in the arcade version for sure. Yeah, it's weird when the arcade version is actually easier than the home version. Yeah, and I'm already starting to feel a little bit tired of the game. It's just something about the visuals and the sound effects and the gameplay that's just, I mean, sorry to say it just feels boring, and I wasn't paying attention there. It's just, no, it's not my cup of tea, really. I get that same sensation I had when I played this back in the day on my ST, and I wanted to like it, but I just couldn't really be bothered getting into it. But let's see if we can get a little bit further, shall we? Yeah, definitely iffy hit detection. Oh yes, one hit, one kill. Got all the balls there. I'm gonna try and avoid the lightning from hell here. Okay, made it. And I'm not entirely sure... Oh! I can't move any more forward than that. Let me just check. Yeah, there's a invisible wall up there. I had no idea about that. I don't think that is like that in the arcade game. And I really don't know where the boss is supposed to be at. Somewhere... Oh, yeah, it's so slow getting out of the way. Alright, I'm making some sort of progress here. It's a bit of a bummer getting sent back quite far each time I balls up. And by the way, there's not too many balls in this game. I mean, there's the balls on the ground, I suppose. At least they look like balls. But yeah, there's not too many balls. Or well, I suppose we could call some of the enemies balls, but they're more like transparent discs, right? So that's a bit of a variation there. Oh yes, we are moving forward. And I didn't see that bullet. Oh God! Oh, and they get sent back here again. This is yeah, this is not good. Alright, I just want to see the next area. Maybe just get a glimpse of the boss. I think I've only seen it on pictures. I didn't get to it in the arcade either when I played just before playing the ST version here. But it would be nice to get that far. I'm gonna try really hard to not balls this up. But the slow speed of the ship really isn't doing me any favors, and here these bloody lightning things are again. Why? I don't like them. Do I get to start back at the... Yeah, no, I get to start here. Wonderful. Yeah, I got here in the arcade game, these kind of spinning monoliths. They're a little bit annoying, and man, the ship is so slow. I don't think I can destroy these. And also, there are no power-ups in this game as far as I know. Okay, I don't want to mess with these ground balls. And this thing, I'm not sure if this is Am I supposed to... Maybe I'm supposed to bomb that again, come to think of it. And something might happen. I think I heard something about hidden... Let me just kill myself and let's redo that. And see if I can hit that thing twice. Oh god! Oh, I keep forgetting about the lightning from the forest here. Let's go high up on the screen so I have plenty of time to bomb this crap into next week. Come on, where's that big thing? Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh yeah, hang on, I should go in there, right? Oh no, the arrow disappeared. Let's try that again. I could see an arrow. Did you see that? Oh god, I hate these lightning things. I really do. Sometimes they stop right in front of me. Other times they just hit me. And the music is really, really annoying. Jesus, please stop it. I'm just going to press fire so I don't have to listen to the music or whatever you want to call that. So hit that thing twice with bombs. What? Come on, I hit that thing. Ah, yeah, I don't know. Let's try that again. Oh, I can actually shoot the lightning things. I didn't realize. Oh, good, 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 good. That should make my life a tad easier, right? Okay, one hit and one more. No. I'm not sure what to do there. I'm sure there's something that's supposed to happen there. Weird. Oh, new enemies. Spike mines or something. Yeah, still not feeling any major love for this game, I have to admit, but maybe... yeah, I don't know. What do you guys think about the game? Did you enjoy it back in the day? Did you enjoy the arcade? Did you get to actually play it back in '82 maybe? So you have a little bit more of a nostalgic connection to it. There's the lightning again. Oh, you bastard. Okay, got the start further ahead, I think. I'm not sure if that thing I shot with the arrow on, if that is how you get to a secret boss, or if that's the way how you get to the boss. I'm not sure. I did read something about that thing. You could find like secrets, whatever you want to call it. But let's see if we can find anything else that is interesting. Oops. Oh, here's these things again. Oh, cannonballs. Yes, of course. There has to be balls, right? Oh, yeah, here's the boss. Finally. No balls, please. No more balls. I can't handle it. Oh, gotcha, I think, maybe. Did I get that boss? Not entirely sure. I blew some parts of it up anyway, so that's good. But let's carry on a bit and see if anything else interesting happens. I kind of expected to, stop and be allowed to fight the boss properly, but I just kind of... Oh, shite. And shite again. Double shite. Yeah, I don't know. It feels like more of the same. I wonder if there's any variation to the graphics eventually. Like a stage that isn't set on the forest moon of Endor. Well, maybe... It's not that much forest, I suppose. A lot of roads as well. Oh, here's... ball collection number 1. Oh, damn. Yeah, you know what, guys? I think I'm going to give that thingy, that pyramid, one more try, and then I'm just going to call it quits. So, hang on. Did I just dream the arrow? I'm sure I saw an arrow pointing into that, that red square. Or was that maybe just my my aiming reticle that made me hallucinate that? And what the hell is up with the control sometimes? Yeah, maybe it's just the aiming reticle that makes it look like that there's an arrow actually. So yeah, I'm probably just barking up the wrong tree. But if I'm not, just let me know. I'm sure someone knows how that works. Yeah, so anyway, enough gameplay. I'm kind of a bit tired of the game now. So let's have a look at a couple of reviews, shall we, before we end. Computer and Video Games was less than impressed and gave the game an overall playability of 6. And they wrote, although fun to play for a while, Xevious is an altogether rather flat experience, lacking the punch and addictive qualities of the original game. ST Action didn't award the game any rating, but they wrote, Xevious is living proof that the original arcade conversions are not always wonderful. I could best describe Xevious as dull and bland. The action is repetitive and the gameplay slow. If you want a first-rate example of a much dated shoot-'em-up, Xevious is for you. Don't forget the generous offer of the free poster and badge. It makes the game almost worthwhile. Oh, you get a poster and a badge? Well, that changes everything. Well, yeah, I have to agree. The game just feels dull and way too slow. I think the slowness is the main issue. And also the hit detection is definitely iffy. So yeah, not a great conversion, but maybe you guys enjoyed it. Just let me know in the comment section. I would love to hear what you thought. So I hope you enjoyed this quick peek at Xevious. Thanks for watching and all that stuff, and hope to catch you in the next video. Cheers!